Welcome to the channel. Presented by the Beeline Entertainment, LLC. Enjoy the show.
People, what's good? Yo, check it out. Welcome to the Beeline ENT, LLC. What we got for you? First off, we got the Beeline Web Show on Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, talking a little of everything. Then we got Straight Through the Rope, STR, baby, Wrestletalk, where we talk all things pro wrestling. Next up, we got the Show Off Show, that's right, the Beeline ENT Entertainment. And then on Sunday nights, we going live on the line with that group panel discussion. Check us out. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. Head on over to YouTube and subscribe. Also, pick up some merch. The Beeline ENT LLC. Let's go.
Hey, you out there. You want energy? Hey, you out there. You want energy like this?
Get the energy of me, Brian B. Enter that promo code Brian B NRG and get 10% off your order today. Get more W, get more power.
WTW Wrestletalk Wednesday.
That's right, it's your boy Brian B from the Beeline Entertainment LLC, followed by the American prodigy Warren Marlowe from the Buzz with Marlowe podcast, and you know your boy Trey on Wheels from the 1130 podcast, talking that wrestling. Yeah, be there and make sure you check in at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, and right after that, for WTW, we got the STR Nation, baby. Brian B, Lay, Slim Jefferson, we talking wrestling. Join us 9 p.m. Eastern Time right after commission talks on WTW. Make sure that you like, follow, subscribe, buy the merch, check out the website. Do it all.
Everybody should know. Check it out. Your boy Brian B is trying to go live on TikTok, baby. Follow the Beeline ENT. Head on over to my channel. We got a lot of content. I'm doing a lot of stuff, and I'm going to be doing a lot more. Check us out. Follow us, the Beeline ENT LLC. I'll see you there.
2,000 years later.
It's game time. It's game time.
Stacked. You can whisper behind my back. You can show me how the odds are up against me all day long. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are the only one. 'Cause there's something special about you.
Yeah. Yo, I haven't done that in a while, yo. You know why? I don't know what the hell LA Knight's been doing. You know why I don't know? Because we ain't been here. Guess what? We back at it. Yo, it's me, Brian B. I haven't been on like none of my shows really this week. We've been on TikTok though. If y'all following on TikTok, we've been doing a lot on TikTok. I'm really glad to be sitting here because if you don't know, it is 9 o'clock on a Wednesday. So we got some wrestling to talk about. We with the STR Nation, and this is straight through the ropes wrestle talk. We got the crew in the room. We missing one. Hoping she's watching, hoping everything's good with her. We gonna see her when she returns. Bye! For now, this is the show you want to get to know. Talking now wrestling. Let's go! What up? What's good, y'all?
What's up, man? What's up, bro?
Chilling, man. Hopefully everybody can hear me good. Like I said, I ain't been on no shows. I've been using different mics. I feel like a stranger in my house. Like Tamia, remember Tamia? who the fuck is here? What's good, y'all? It's fucking Wednesday, bro. We back at it, y'all. We ain't talking some wrestling on the STR show in a minute. All right. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about, bro. I got a whole list. I got an itinerary. I got pictures. I got a whole bunch of shit going on today. But, yo, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and introduce the room. Of course, like I said, we are missing one of our fellow faction members, Lay. She is not here with us. We haven't heard from her yet, so we're going to see what's going on. But, Lay, if you're watching, we love you. We hope that everything's good with you, and you can get back at us. I'm pretty sure, like, I know you're busy. I know you got stuff going on. So she holding it down. She holding it down. STR Nation, though, for sure. But to my right over here, I think this is the way we're going right here. Yeah. No, it's over here. Okay. To my left over here, my right, one of them. It's my man, tag team partner from the Judgment Day. It's Slim Jefferson. What up, Slim?
What's up, man? Feels good to be back. Oh, man. Seems like we just stopped before June.
I'm telling you.
Early June.
Yeah. We ain't been on in a little while. Like it hasn't been that long, but it's been about a month. And it was a nice little break, you know what I'm saying? You get that repetitive shit going on every single week. We do, I do 4 or 5 shows, a week. So, doing all that plus the TikToks now and all the other stuff going live with the wrestling. So I'm like, damn, I don't got time to do nothing. But I'm glad we're back because there's a lot going on. And of course, listen, you already know I'd hit him up. I was like, yo, listen, he got to be on here because he the honorary Oos. Speaking of the honorary Oos, we might be seeing the honorary Oos return. But for now, we got your boy Brandon Janu from the Brandon Janu Show. What up, B?
What up? How y'all feeling, man?
Good, man. I feel real good, actually. A little tired, but I feel fucking good. How about you, man?
Man, I'm good, man. Ready for SummerSlam,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that tonight for real. That's definitely a big topic. Slim, what you doing over there, Slim? You like you about to have a match? Slim about to wrestle. Who the fuck you wrestling?
Nah, man. I just the relaxed gear, man. I told you when we in summer mode, especially when you work in a college setting, you take advantage of it because we're about to get really ramping up in here. Like, for a lot of people to know what I do, I professionally run a restaurant. I don't want to go out for legal purposes, so I won't say who. I professionally run a restaurant, and like in a college setting, it's like trying to get everybody ready. You're rebuilding a team. You're waiting for the metaphysical checkbook to be open so you can start ordering stuff and asking for approvals. But my summer has been crazy though.
Yeah.
And
good.
I'll save that for the end when we do our wrap up. Big surprise at the end.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. One of the things we definitely gonna, let you guys know what's been up with us. And of course, get into wrestling right away. But hey guys, I just got to remind you, of course, we're back at it. If you haven't already, make sure that you go ahead and hit the like button. Share this wherever you're watching, if it's YouTube, if it's Facebook, Twitch, wherever you're at. We appreciate the love and the support. Like, share, subscribe to all channels. And big announcement. I've been talking about it for months. The Beeline Entertainment.com. The B-Line Entertainment LLC.com is fully complete and active for you guys. So if you go check out the website, especially if you check out the Straight Through the Ropes STR Nation section, you can see all of our portfolios, everything about us. You can follow all our social media links, all right from the website. You can even watch every single show, including this one. So big things coming. We're actually, just a little bit more on that, because I'm actually adding a little bit to that. You're actually pretty soon going to be able to live stream. We do our live streams directly from the website. So the website is a really big fucking deal right now. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man. A lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of full throttle doing the editing and the video work. So the packages in the beginning of the show. I know it's a long package, but it's a lot of shit we got to talk about. We got new sponsors also, guys. I didn't even tell you guys, but we got some new sponsors to where we're gonna have a couple of new people, and maybe even a realtor at one point. I'm speaking to a couple of people. I'm speaking to a wrestling promotion. We got a lot of shit going on, yo. So I'm really excited to be back. Big things coming. Big things coming. But Slim, yeah, like you said, you stuff going on. You're getting back to work soon. You chilling, enjoying your summer. B, what's been up, man? You never stop. You stay on the I'm seeing you on TikToks, on Facebook. You stay on. What's up, bro? How the show going?
It's going. It's going, man. I got like one more to record this week before I like finish. Well, of course I gotta do the SummerSlam thing, but
yeah,
I got like one more to record, but that's about it. I mean, and then I'm gonna chill and then get right back at it.
Yeah. How it is. That's the life, man.
Yeah.
You make this shit like, if you're serious about it, one of the things that I've been doing, I think I was talking about it, like even before we left. I don't know if it was on this show, but when I started doing this, like, I started 5 years ago at this point, like, you've seen so many people doing this, man. Like I had a whole episode talking about like the podcast boom of 2020. And I know so many people that, I mean, I honestly have had to think like, damn, is this worth doing anymore? Like, is this what it is? Because a lot of people have fell out of this shit, yo. But I love that we picked up the wrestling, aspect of it, because it gives us something to continuously talk about, yo. Continuously. Something, a passion too, that is shared by like a lot of people. So yeah, definitely enjoying it. So I feel you, B. You do all kinds of sports coverage. I see you talking about basketball, and yeah, super awesome. But guys, man, definitely glad everybody's here. Yo, one thing that's going to surprise you guys, it's Wednesday, right? Mostly Wednesdays. I miss a lot of shit on Wednesdays because I got two shows. We do commission talks at 5:00 p.m. Eastern time, and then we do Straight Through the Ropes at 9 p.m. Eastern. So my day is kind of looted, and I'm working throughout the rest of the day. But I miss a lot of wrestling, and AEW Dynamite comes on, and I usually follow it, but I don't watch it. But lately, Ryan B, is he becoming an AEW fan? What's going on? Let's take a little break, and I'm watching AEW. I'm watching it, bro. I've been watching it for the last 3 weeks, yo. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I wanted to start this segment off by going around the room and kind of just asking you guys, because I know you guys are watchers of AEW like regularly. What do you guys enjoy like the most? Like what's something that stands out to you that you can say, hey, listen, I like this about AEW, not even compared really to other promotions, but just, hey, I like this about AEW. What's something that you got, Slim?
You know me, man. I'm just a freak for the sport. So, I watch everything, but I like AEW because, back in the day, we could only like make dream matches if we were playing SmackDown versus Raw 07 or something like that. Creating a wrestler. I myself, I'm 34. So, I'm old enough to have, actually seen AJ Styles and TNA and, not have him in a WWE game, but wanting to see him fight against other people. That's the reason I like AEW, because it can give you some of the greatest fantasy booking that you could ever imagine. And that's one thing I'll say about Tony Khan. He ain't afraid to call New Japan, CMLL, AAA, and be like, "Who you got?" so we can put on the show. Now, as more so like when you look at the E, it's not so more about fantasy booking, but when you do see like AJ Styles going back to Japan and you see Io Sky going back to Japan, or like
Yep.
earlier this past year when you saw like a Charlie Dempsey go to Noah and fight Katsuhiko Nakajima, like that was unheard of under Vince's watch.
Oh yeah.
For many years. Oh, we don't mingle with nobody else. And I mean, you look at what we're getting right now with the Rascals and NXT and Joe Hendry, and it's just an amazing talent. And Jordan Grace showing out, and to me, her and Roxanne definitely have a good argument for match of the year for 2024 for women's wrestling. Because that NXT takeover was something amazing, and it wasn't necessarily like she was fighting from underneath. She was going blow for blow with Jordan Grace, counter for counter. But
It's crazy. It's crazy as hell. Because Jordan Grace is huge, yo. But she did her thing. Roxanne is dope, yo.
And but the circle it back, man, I think is just like they have just a smidget of more freedom in AEW, and I think it shows. Like, I don't think that the E needs women to bleed in wrestling matches, but it's unique to see women bleed in a wrestling match. And it's like, okay, what's the argument been over the years? Respect the sport, respect women's wrestling, treat them just like the boys. And I mean, if they're going to go out and do stuff like that, like when I saw Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa do that shit, and I was just like, I never seen it, because it was just like I never knew women would be able to go that far on live television, because I never saw it, because as a fan, you always saw the women as like, either the manager, or unless you were like someone like a Trish Stratus, Alita, or God bless her, God rest her soul, a Mae Young that could actually go, or a Jacqueline or a Jazz, like, they weren't getting the respect or the time they deserve. So I think it's just because they got a little bit more freedom and they can give you a good fantasy match.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's definitely a lot of good points. I think the same thing. B, I want to definitely get your perspective too. Just from me, like watching it, I think the one thing that I tied to, like, I found myself just even a little while ago, it kind of does give me that same kind of I don't know if it's nostalgic feeling that I used to get when I was watch fucking WCW, man. And I always compare it, because I don't care what nobody says. Like, if WCW and WF in the past, like, it is the same kind of theme, everything. Like, you turn over, you see guys you used to see from back in the day on WWE is all on, what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing. WCW turned on, you saw Hulk Hogan, you're like, damn, I remember I'm a Macho Man. Like, you remember watching them on WF, and then you watching them on WCW, so you get in the feel. But it's different. So it's like, okay, so it feels different. Then hearing Tony Schiavone's voice, I'm like, come on, bro, this is I'm 8 years old again or whatever, eating popcorn, watching this shit. I used to, listen, I'm gonna be a dork, right? But I used to laugh, when the wrestlers used to get hurt, guys like Bubba Ray, and when they used to really sell, and they smashing their head on the turnbuckle, and they stand there, and I used to fucking be laughing like a madman when I was little, bro. But just shit like that, bro. It just the nostalgic feeling of it. I kind of enjoy that about AEW, and they are a little edgier, like you said. They're a little edgier, they cursing freely, just saying whatever. I just saw the Will Ospreay and MJF promo they just did. Friend came out, you're an asshole, and he's like, no, you're an asshole, dick. I'm like, damn, all right. It's like fucking high school all over. B, what about you, man? What do you like about AEW, man? Like, what's something that stands out to you? Like, what does it for you?
I think it's another alternative. I think it's exactly what y'all been saying. It's WCW, it's TNA, it's ECW. It's like a new alternative for wrestling. Yeah. You don't have to go straight to WWE. You can go to another company, be seen on TV, and still get the same fans.
Yeah.
So it's just like you get a different eye, you get a different situation. Like Will Ospreay. You never seen Will Ospreay Now you get a chance to see him on TV every fucking Wednesday and Friday and Saturday. Like that shit is different.
Very,
You
very
know what
true.
I'm saying? Like it's different. So it's just like that shit alone. You got stars like MJF that if you didn't know him before, now you do. So it's just and then you get guys like Samoa Joe, who I wish would have worked better in WWE, but Vince was stupid and didn't know what the fuck to do with him, which that's Vince. And you get guys like Adam Cole, who was great in NXT, but when you heard that he was going to be a manager at WWE, it's like, what the fuck? When he went to main rock, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it just didn't make sense. Like, I think AEW is just a better alternative for wrestlers, and then you get to see them on TV. That's a way different situation. A lot of wrestling companies don't get that same look. Like, they got an opportunity to change, a lot of perspectives on what wrestling is.
That's a really good point as well.
It's not about sports entertainment. It's like, no, we can fucking wrestle. Like, this is not just about sports entertainment. This is wrestling. And that's what the fuck they kind of win in that perspective.
It's good points, bro. I definitely I wanted to ask you guys, like, since I am somebody who, like I said, I'm watching every day, like I'm watching all the time now. I haven't gotten to catch Collision. But we also got some big news today. Well, for me, I think it's big news. And I'm pretty sure any fan of wrestling, it's very interesting news at that. And this right here happened. We got this information right here. And I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple months ago or whatever, this was floating around. Everybody was making posts. Shane McMahon, All Elite. Now, a lot of people, they troll and they put Goldberg, All Elite, fucking Vince McMahon, All Elite. People are like, Shane McMahon, he ain't doing nothing. He ain't wrestling no more, blah, 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 and this and that. Then all of a sudden, this shit drops today. And everybody's turned everybody's head upside down. Shane McMahon, Tony Khan, what's up? What's up? I ain't gonna lie. When I saw this right here, as somebody who's really just starting to, damn, Mariah May fine.
I'm about
somebody
to say,
you fine as shit. You fine as shit, yo.
I'm about to say shit.
Damn, right? That's another thing. We gonna talk about that shit too in a minute, y'all.
Y'all say something, I'm like, damn, like shit.
Fucking sexy as hell. They bringing that sexy shit back to. I'm all fucking for it. But yo, listen, having Shane McMahon, come over to AEW, man. When you guys saw the picture, like, what was your thoughts? Like, thought it was interesting. Thought it was like, oh, what the fuck ever.
The contract says McMahon, but it doesn't say Vince McMahon. It says Shane McMahon. That's the first thing that popped in my head, boy.
Yeah.
First thing that popped in my head. I just, for you youngsters, go YouTube Shane McMahon buying WCW, and that man coming out in a turtleneck in Florida heat at nighttime.
Fucking Florida.
I forgot about that. He did have a fucking brown turtleneck.
Outside. It wasn't even
horrible fucking outfit. That's true.
But I mean, if you're talking business wise, to me, it's a smart move because Shane McMahon is a good businessman. He has very multiple successful businesses outside of WWE Corporation. And if a lot of people don't know, like, him and Vince wasn't the coolest father and son duo. So it was like when he essentially left the fold, he was like, yeah, let me go do my thing. Like, go back and look at that promo when he come back. That's some truth. When he was cutting that Stephanie McMahon.
That's
back
why
in the
Vince
day.
cursed in that shit, remember? When Vince said, oh, you fucker, or something like that. They was in that shit for real.
But I mean, it's business wise, it would make sense. But like TV wise, I mean, seeing a McMahon on counter programming, especially when you're not seeing Steph like that. She's taking kind of like a backstage or a I'm here but I'm not here role. Yeah. That trying to be funny. Linda off campaigning doing what
with Kane. You saw that shit, right?
Right, exactly. So I think it's gonna be interesting. Now, my thing is, if you put them on TV, that's gonna be even more interesting.
Bro, but you know damn well. Come on. I mean, that's the biggest cash cow that you got that's going to make the biggest friggin' impression on everybody. Just the name McMahon. They can call him whatever the fuck they want to. I don't know. Oh, the Mr. Rogers, whatever. That's Shane McMahon. Wrestling fans know that's Shane McMahon. The wrestlers know that that's Shane McMahon. That's why this shit caught my attention. Like you said, the stuff with the whole invasion angle when Vince bought out WCW, and then Shane kind of jumped in, was like, "No, I did actually," or whatever. However, that's a funny story. But the real shit is Vince bought WCW. With Shane going over, not being a part of WWE anymore, and then the McMahon name being attached to another promotion, there's no way Tony Khan isn't going to eat that shit up lunch, breakfast, dinner, yo. And as he should, because that's one of the biggest play moves that you can possibly do at this point. So I'm super excited. I personally think, even if fucking Tony's still running the company, I think they should just put it and make it like Shane bought AEW and just make the angle. Shane is the fucking, I sold my share to Shane McMahon. He owns this bitch now, and he become the fucking spokesperson. And they find somebody that can handle the same kind of thing. And Shane becomes kind of like a Vince character. I own this shit now. We don't care about that company over there. I'm telling you right now, I would literally run to go watch AEW at that. I feel like I would.
I agree with you. I would like to see it on like, he come in on some like friendly shit and like, kind of like snatch the company underneath from Tony and be awesome. like that's some interesting stuff.
It is. You know who I am. You think you could trust me? I'm a McMahon, damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. That shit.
And then like imagine this. Tell me you wouldn't pay money to see an interaction between Shane McMahon and MJF.
Listen, bro, there's a lot of shit I would love to see. I mean, I would love to see, even if they don't do any kind of thing with anybody they currently have. I mean, the people that will come, like I said, I think there's got to be a number of people who, if that happened, there's people in WWE locker room right now that would love to be a part of that shit. There are people that be like, yo, listen, I want in on this. This is interesting. This is something that's going to get me light, It's a whole new realm that they can explore, man. It'd be even better if Shane and fucking Triple H get in on it and they do some kind of, like you were just saying, bro, for Forbidden Door. I'm saying, like, you really have some Forbidden Door shit and you do a AEW and WWE crossover event where it's like, yo, your guys versus my guys, Survivor Series shit. I mean, I think the possibilities are endless. And what would really kick it off for me, I'm sorry to say it, and I know a lot of people be hating, a lot of people don't want to hear it, but if Vince McMahon walked to that bitch with Shane, listen, I'm losing my shit. I might stop watching WWE for a little while. I'm never gonna do that. Camille over here fucking this girl up, or I don't even know what the chick is.
She was the longest reigning NWA Women's Champion. She held that thing for almost like 1,000-something days, and she's been held back in catering for like the last 7 months because they didn't know what to do with her.
In AEW.
Yeah, like Camille.
I didn't even know she was signed that long.
Yeah, Camille signed way before the summer, and like there was a little bit of a bidding war because a lot of people felt like she should have gone down the NXT route. But I mean, everybody don't want to go that route. But I mean, she's very good. True powerhouse. She was actually like the enforcer, like China, for Nick Aldis when he was NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
I didn't know. I meant the girl that she was wrestling. I knew who Camille was. I meant the girl she was wrestling, beating her ass or whatever, the little jobber or whatever they got. But yeah, thank you, Slim, because I didn't know she was the enforcer for Nick Aldis. That's actually awesome. She's doing it now for Mercedes Moné over here. But it's been interesting, man. We're on our way to All In, and like I said, I watched the cage match that they had, Blood and Guts, which was interesting. It was interesting. I don't know. I think a lot of people will be into it a little bit more. I don't know why the fuck I'm just not that. It's just too much for me, bro. Pouring gasoline. Give me a match. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I don't like. I'm not a fan of fucking Darby Allin, bro. I can't get behind him. I don't know what it is. I am not a fan of that motherfucker. Like,
what don't you like about Darby?
You don't like a little casket drop? You don't like a little casket drop? You don't like big?
I don't like Mick Foley. I respected the shit out of Mick Foley, yo. Mick Foley was amazing talent, could take a beating and keep on coming. I love that shit. I don't know, it just seemed like Darby Allin, like it seems like he's just good at getting his ass beat. He's just great at getting his ass beaten, coming back.
Hey.
Like, you don't remind me of Jeff Hardy. None of that shit. Like,
I mean, you're not the first person I heard say that, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get Darby Allin when I first saw him when they first started AEW. Actually had to go look him up, on his independent stuff. He actually had a match against Gunther on the independent scene, which was crazy. I get it, like he's just like it's hard to compare him to somebody. I ain't gonna lie to you, this is gonna sound mean, but it'll make sense. He is a darker, edgier version of Spike Dudley. Not afraid to put his body on the line.
That makes sense. Hey, B, wasn't that the worst comparison Slim could have did right now? Slim, you just, I heard you. You tried to justify it, but you absolutely right. I didn't even think of that, but you absolutely right. He's like a fucking fall guy, bro.
Yo,
like
that
literally,
shit crazy.
somebody that you can just throw around, and it's just, oh, he's still coming back for you. What the fuck ever, bro? Like, I mean, it was cool. I mean, his match with CM Punk.
Man, they used to fuck Spike Dudley ass up, bro. That shit, man. You see it like they used to like the compilation of Spike Dudley.
Yes, and that's just B. That's just in WWE. If you watch the ECW shit, it's even worse.
I used to kill him in
ECW. They used to fuck him up in ECW. Yeah. But that was a good callback right there, Slim.
God damn, Spike Dudley.
Yeah,
so this man's a human pincushion. Is what the fuck you trying to say?
I mean, because like
his ass. Look, even Dre said it. What up, Dre?
A human crash test dummy. The fuck is
you talking to somebody? You're talking to somebody who went to Sting's last match and saw this man fall 15 feet off a ladder through glass. Like, I get it. Don't get me wrong. Dude's got guts, talented. You know, if you can be mentored by Sting and go out like that, I respect you. But I do get what B's saying. A lot of people is like, you know, if I'm trying to sell Darby Allin to an older wrestling fan who wants to get back into it, that's a hard sell. Like, depending on the era.
This shit is bad. Yo, hey, dog, he like Spike Dudley. What?
They gonna check the fuck out immediately. Like, I ain't watch that shit. I ain't watch that shit no more. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Let me see. Dre, want to jump up in here? Dre, if you want to jump in, bro, I'll definitely send you the link right now. About to tune. Okay, he got some shit going. All right, no, I appreciate it, brother. But yo, listen, that was listen. We talked a lot about AEW, man. Don't nobody can come out here and say we don't talk about AEW. I'm watching AEW now. And I'm enjoying it. For the most part, I'm enjoying it, man. I love wrestling. I've always been a wrestling fan. It's just I watch what I can watch. I can't watch fucking 100 hours of wrestling a week. I watch what I can watch.
I say about the Shane shit. I tell you about the Shane shit.
2.0.
It's great. I
guess so. Go ahead, B. I think he froze.
Got shit.
Yep, he's just saying. He's just popping. He's about to drop a bomb on us. But I definitely know that like Dre just said, Darby is Mick Foley. I've heard that before, but I didn't want to discredit Mick Foley. And I know I'm not like I don't hate Darby Allin. I'm just saying, like, I feel like Mick Foley is just he's not in the same category as Darby Allin.
Nah, I can't.
I can see the Spike Dudley one, but
yeah, I can't put Darby and Mick Foley in the same category because when I think about like prime Mick Foley, I don't think Mick Foley. I think Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack. Yep.
I think, all due respect to Mankind, because that was a hard character to pull off too. But like Cactus Jack was just a different being, man. And like, you go watch him versus Terry Funk, and if I may be wrong, I think he got one time with Sabu, maybe. But like, that to me, that's how you like. To me, that's like the measuring sticks of like hardcore guys. Like, and like for me, like, and a lot of people somebody might disagree with me with this. When I think of like Cactus Jack, Terry Funk, Sabu for this generation, it's John Moxley.
Damn, Damn.
Like, that's a guy who's not afraid to do any type of fucking match. Barbed wire, sticking the bamboo in your head. Like,
Yeah.
he'll do any damn thing. Like, for real. Like, and I know a lot of people give him a lot of shit, for the blading shit. But I mean, to me, that's this generation's Sabu and everything like that.
I mean, that's interesting. Definitely different styles, but yeah, you are right. As far as just John Moxley, he is wild. Like, he is definitely a wild card. McFoley's obviously entertaining. Darby is just about definitely. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. He's just one of the stunt guys, man. I mean, I would love to see him in a match with like Matt Cardona, some shit like that. Like, I can see that. You know what I mean? Like, to watch it for what it is, but I just can't get behind Darby Allin like that. McFoley he had a lot of different gimmicks, man. Just him coming out as Dude Love, Mankind, Cactus Jack. It just never ended, bro. The shit was awesome. When he that one Royal Rumble where he came in as all three of them motherfuckers and he was all in the end. That's genius shit, bro. I don't care what nobody say. That's genius shit.
Hey,
And
greatest street fight is him and Triple H, Royal Rumble 2000.
2000. That's one of my favorite matches of all time.
Like that Royal Rumble and that No Way Out match. Like those are like the two greatest Triple H matches probably ever.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite matches of all time, bro. Yeah, fucking phenomenal. But AEW's definitely been enjoyable. We getting into All In. You see all the stuff happening with MJF and Will Ospreay had an hour-long match recently, and people were like super. The thing I hate about like the comparisons is like when they had that match, it was like I think Raw had like it was like 49 minutes of actual wrestling, and the rest was like the story and stuff like that. And then people were like, "Oh, but the one match was a damn near an hour." And I'm just like, "But what the fuck does that mean?" Like, what I'm saying? You had one match for an hour, and Raw had 49 minutes of wrestling and a whole bunch of other content. So I mean, what are you trying to compare? Like, they both were good. You know what I'm saying? You watch it for whatever you watch it for. Because let me tell you something. This is our next fucking topic right here. Yeah, we getting into WWE now. Okay, I'm back home and shit. Yo, Raw has been fucking fire, bro. I mean, I don't remember being this in the Raw as much as I am. I can't miss Mondays, bro. The whole show, too. I watched the whole fucking show. I love all the feuds. I love the characters. Like, what the fuck happened, bro? As soon as that shit, whatever revamped, they have been taken over, man. How you guys feel? Like, the sexy shit, the Liv Morgan. Yo, fucking Liv Morgan, bro. She got a motherfucker having to remember he married. I'm like, yo, listen, bro. I'm gonna find me a little white girl somewhere. Put these shorts on, bitch. You Liv Morgan tonight. I'm like, no, baby, I'm good. My wife would murder my ass. Liv Morgan, she's testing relationships in this motherfucker, bro. How y'all been feeling though?
It's been great to see, man. I think the closer we get to the debut on Netflix, it seems like the more they're just letting loose. And like for me, it's like I ain't gonna lie, the turning point for me when Raw was like really, really started cooking is when they started doing those talking entrances or following them from the back and taking it back to like the shots from the Attitude Era and everything like that. Like, like seeing Jey Uso come through a lobby into the stadium and everything, like that is killer. Like the Liv Morgan, Rhea Dom thing has been crucial. Chad Gable getting killed by the Wyatt Six for like 3 weeks straight has been amazing. Shout out to Eric Rowan for finally taking the mask off and all of them revealed, and also Dexter Lumis. My God, talk about
full
a transformation.
Full transformation. Yeah,
and I mean, like, and I'll say it because a lot of people will agree with me. Like, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk also, but the world heavyweight title picture has been far more interesting than the WWE title picture.
Absolutely.
Like for me per se, like they have all the right elements. Like, just on Raw alone, you got like almost half of the damn SummerSlam card. Be real with you. And like Gunther and Priest, him calling him street trash. and like Braun Breaker doing his damn thing, Christian doing the next thing. I mean, they're hitting a stride, man, and it's like the talent is just like coming in control.
Yep.
Even I ain't gonna lie, like Monday, I never thought I did. They had me rooting for Damage Control because Sonya came in with this monster heel move. So
That's right.
they're doing all the right things.
Yeah, I love it too. You're absolutely right, bro. Even when Damage Control came out, I was like, good. Finally, you're gonna have something going good for them. And the heel shit with Sonya and Zoe and Shayna, man, I thought that was perfect, bro. I thought that was fucking, and the way they came out, because Kaden Carter and Chance or whatever her name is, I just can't fuck with them chicks. Yeah. I be over them. I mean, I get the gimmick, but then Lyra Valkyria, she had a lot of promise, but then they stuck her with them two goofy chicks, and I'm like, bro, stop fucking playing. Like, you got the badass stable, then you got Damage Control coming out, and apparently they're like trying to like revive a group that they had back in Lucha Underground or something. That was
like
Io Sky, yeah, like the Fatale or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm down for it because they all need a place. They need a place and shit.
Oh, and also, this is the most TV time I've seen Karrion Kross getting a while.
Yo, listen, damn, Slim is over here reading my fucking mind. You tell we partners. Yo, listen, that was one thing I really wanted to get into, man. And this is gonna sound crazy. It's actually like a big topic that I want to talk about. The shit with New Day, man. It's real interesting that Karrion Kross has been kind of building up this story, and definitely I like the Final Testament. I think that they're great. I think they deserve way higher build than what they have right now, but I'm gonna enjoy it if it's going somewhere. But I'm ready for the New Day to be done, bro. I'm sorry, but one of the motherfuckers is injured every day. Big E got taken out, and I feel like this angle is kind of setting them in a perfect kind of trajectory, especially with Bad Blood coming. I would love to see an Xavier Woods and fucking Kofi Kingston match, bro. Like, we got to be honest, it's over. Like, they're not coming anywhere from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to hate, but it's a wrap for the New Day, man. What do y'all think?
To be real with you, after Big E got injured, I really stopped caring.
Sucks to say, but it's true.
Because I mean, like, the trajectory that I think they had E on was like unprecedented, and he earned that spot. And we had a true black champion besides Bobby Lashley, and I mean, he was going good. Unfortunate events with Ridge Holland, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I love New Day, but I think New Day is better as a collective, as more than just two dudes. And I mean, let's be real with it. Like, Big E had his moment, Kofi damn sure had his moment and earned it.
Real.
And not to be mean, you're not about to tell me that somehow, some way, Xavier Woods is gonna convince creative and the higher people above to give him a title shot run at the world title, WWE title. I don't see it. Now, could he could he be a good US or maybe Intercontinental champion? Yeah, I feel like he has earned at least a singles titles run, but not the main run. And I ain't trying to be funny. What made it be hilarious was Karrion Kross said that man was the worst King of the Ring the company ever had. And
was he lying?
I couldn't disagree with him.
Couldn't disagree. That sucks. Like, but can you see Zay flipping? I can see Zay flipping, and let's just say he joins fucking Final Testament, bro. Like you just said, like, factions have the ability to put you in a place. Look at Carlito, bro. Carlito, just kind of running around with the Judgment Day has definitely made his stock has definitely went higher. They haven't made him an official member, but come on, he's a member. Like, he's been rocking with them, and he's more entertaining with them. So I can see Zave switching up, and people hate him because he switched up. All he would need is a match against Kofi. I think he should go over in the match on some cheating type shit. I think that shit will put Zave in a different light than he ever been. He needs that. Because like we all agreed, man, New Day just, I was sad when Big E got taken out and everything, but it's just like you said, enough's enough, man. The motherfucker's been riding since 2014. It's 10 years, and we just seeing them doing the same old shit. They don't even do like the fun shit they used to do. They just kind of just come out to the ring now.
Exactly.
Yeah. New Day, I can pass. I had this segment. Go ahead, B. My bad. You had dipped out.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because you think about it. Like they broke up the Usos before they broke up New Day. It's some weird shit to do. They broke up the actual brothers, actual twins before the New Day. That's some weird shit. I'm sorry. That's just fucking weird.
Yeah, the New Day is one of my favorite tag teams, man, of all time for sure. But like you said, the Big E, Zave, and Kof, man, they're one of the greatest. The first triple tag team that you ever really saw. Like, no, I don't remember anybody doing that shit before them, where it was just like there were 3 people who were the tag team champions, and they just, sometimes it would be Big E and Kofi.
Freebird.
Oh, Freebirds did that too. Okay, so yes, that would be somebody else. But it was just crazy, like seeing that dynamic and it working so well, and so I don't know, but yeah, I agree. Karrion Kross, I think Karrion Kross, he's got a mouth. He's got a fine ass motherfucking manager with him. I saw Scarlett that all her ass out when she was up in the ring the other night. I think that he needs to be somewhere higher in the card, bro. He needs to be somewhere. I hope. See, this is the thing. Y'all talking about it. I'm not ashamed to talk about it. I love. Listen, camera. I love that we get to see some fine ass women on fucking wrestling again. I'm sorry. I love it, bro. I love it. I love seeing fucking all of them come out. Like I said, live in them shorts, and the fucking internet was going insane that next day.
That shit was different. That was
With Gunther, different... you saw Gunther's fucking hand. It's like, that's me, motherfucker.
That shit was different.
It was. That shit was fine, bro.
I was like, I looked at Dom. I was like, yo, Dom, bro, I get it. I was like, yo,
I get it.
And the nigga, like, you can quit. Like, I'm just like, quit, just tap. Like, just.
When he dropped down, that's right. We ain't been on. But when that fucking episode of Raw, at the end of Raw, when Rhea came back and Dom dropped in between her fucking legs, everybody, you saw it even in the thing. Everybody was like, holy shit, like, wait a minute. And I know I was like, yo, like he about to smash in the ring, right? And I'm like, oh, we back in fucking 2000 right now. But listen, I'm here for it. And I like what they've done to Liv Morgan. They have completely made her a big game player out of this storyline. I mean, completely. They made Dom a big game storyline, because we're gonna talk about SummerSlam in a minute, but this shit is going to actually affect a lot. I think we have a really good conversation about SummerSlam in a minute. We're gonna get to it. But I wanted to also say, what else I got here? Like we said, I had this down as Raw versus SmackDown, because like we were saying, like, Raw has been phenomenal. The World Championship title with Gunther, even Damian Priest, man, I can't hate him. He's been holding it down, man. He's come a long way. He's an entertaining champion. You can't take that shit from him. He's entertaining champion. You've been excited to see what's going on. The dynamic between Gunther, Damian Priest, and Seth Rollins and CM Punk and Drew, it's like all together and shit, but it's all kind of focused around the title, even though there's individual heat. And don't forget, we still got Finn Balor and fucking Damian Tees and shit. There's a lot, bro. I think there's going to be so much dynamic that starts to get addressed at SummerSlam, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it, bro. I'm fucking loving it. We're going to see what happens. Now let's jump over to SmackDown. Let's be real, because we haven't talked about SmackDown for a while, and I don't have the same excitement except for when I get to one fucking group. Let's be real. The Bloodline. Yo, who's touching these niggas, man? Who's touching them? Since we've been away, the Bloodline has decimated the fucking heavyweight champion, Randy Orton, KO, the fucking tag team champion. Who the fuck, the Paul Heyman, who the fuck has the Bloodline not affected at this point? They run the shit.
Yeah.
Is there an argument for it? Like, they run the shit, bro.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just happy that Jacob Fatu and like God are just getting their justified due as somebody who's watched them in New Japan and on the independent circuit, even though they trying to hoe our brother Camacho a little bit. But hey, we get it. You want the 2 most athletic people for the tag team titles until I ain't gonna lie, there's a rumor that he might have actually gotten hurt, so that was a way to like put him to the side a little bit. But I don't know if it's true or not. But
He do
a
be
team
embarrassed
of
and shit though. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
That
but I
spot at the
mean
fucking pay-per-view was like, come on, nigga, get your
yeah,
shit together.
true. But I
Yeah.
mean, I like the teaming of like hell, Tama Tonga is crazy as hell, and Jacob Fatu is just like a whole different level. I got to get that shirt immediately.
That's beautiful. Oh, speaking of
And
shirts,
then
guys, check out the STR shirt, man. We got STR Nation. Check out on the website, right from the website. If y'all want to join the STR Nation, watch along. Selling that merch, man. I finally got me one, and also the cups, man. We got cups.
hey,
We official now, man. We got shit going on, so you can get it all on the website. Had to self promote right there. Sorry.
and then honestly, through proxy, it's made Solo even more of a major heel. Like, he put his hands on Paul. They've been beat the brakes off of Jimmy. He been talking reckless on Roman name.
Yep.
He's done everything he can to make himself be the tribal chief. And I mean, they following him.
Yeah.
I mean, and I ain't gonna lie, by proxy, he's making Cody's reign more interesting because it's like I done took out everybody that you care about. It's you and me against me and my dogs at SummerSlam. What you gonna do? Because ain't no more story to finish. You gotta take it to the next level. But I mean,
Bro.
between that and honestly, what I feel should happen, and please don't hold my boy. Let LA Knight have his moment at SummerSlam.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
like those like LA Knight and the Bloodline are holding SmackDown down, and also Alba Fire and Isla Dawn in the tag team division. I like them. I like them a lot. They had a bang of a match on NXT the other night.
Good.
But
you know what's crazy
than,
though? They announced the Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill match, tag team match for next Friday. They didn't even announce that they would have the tag team champions on that pay-per-view they just had, or the on the NXT that they just had. That threw me off because I was like, damn, you already kind of discredited, because it's like when I found out, like, wait, that's for the titles, because they didn't even fucking announce that.
Well, they said if they would have won last night, they would have went to Friday and fought them, so they would have just replaced them with the. I
hate when they do that shit, because it's just like it feels like, how you gonna put a card together and do all that and then sit there? You know what I mean? Like you put a lot of work into this. Yeah. I mean, it'll be a hell of a surprise, but ain't nobody. We ain't stupid. We watch this shit.
And I tell you, a feud I need. Let me get 3 matches of Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes, because that cooked.
Yeah,
it was a good match. Go ahead, B.
Yeah. Me with SmackDown, man, it's just like LA Knight needs to win Saturday. If LA Knight don't win, what the fuck was the point? Like, it's stupid. LA Knight needs to win Saturday. They need to rebuild a mid card. That shit is terrible. Like, they got nobody.
Good point.
Outside of Andrade and Carmelo, that's pretty much fucking it.
Good point.
Like,
can't argue that.
The reason why Raw is so good is because you got Ilya Dragunov, you got Brian Breaker, you got people on Raw that can always jump into that title picture with the Intercontinental title. And once, SummerSlam happens, if Brian beats Sammy, that's an interesting fucking dilemma. Like, you got Pete Dunne, you got
Sheamus,
Big Bronson Reed, you got Sheamus.
That's right, Big Bronson Reed too.
Yeah. Coming back at some point.
Yo, Ludwig is one to watch. I'm telling y'all right now. I guarantee we're gonna be on this show in like fucking 3 months, and we're gonna be like, remember we talked about Ludwig's one to watch, bro. He got injured in that match. Yeah, I think that there was a lot more supposed to be happening with him in that feud with him and Sammy and Braun.
And that's I think that the Intercontinental title picture is way better than what SmackDown got, because SmackDown don't have shit.
Because Logan Paul got it, bro, and he's kind of just holding it for nothing, for
no reason. And that's like the problem. I think if you actually made Logan Paul go to like be a free agent, it would actually work for WWE. Like, I think him being on SmackDown is actually hurting the fucking brand. It's not actually helping him.
That's not a bad point.
Because I think he's better. He would do better on Raw. He got way more fucking competition on Raw, like Sammy, and Jay. Like, you got way more competition on Raw than on
Raw
SmackDown.
is just better, man. Raw is just like you just said. Jay Uso, you didn't even think about Jay Uso. Like you got so many fucking people on Raw, man. Even the women, like you really think about it. You got Bailey, you got Nia Jax, Bianca Belair, and what's it called? I mean, it's not really too
Jade.
much going on with SmackDown, man.
Yeah,
Jade don't
SmackDown.
count. Jade don't fucking. Jade is a spectacle. Jade is Logan Paul. She a spectacle, bro. She a spectacle, yo.
Damn.
Jade is Logan Paul. Logan Paul way better than Jade, but Jade is the same category. She's like she a piece. She's a placeholder. If Bianca wasn't there, we wouldn't even see Jade. Let's be real.
The most interesting thing in the SmackDown Women's division is Tiffany Stratton having the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah.
She gonna cash in on Bailey and win that belt. Y'all didn't know that shit.
Yeah, I just feel I'm like SmackDown. The problem with SmackDown is that they don't have no mid card. They got the better tag teams, but they don't use them.
To break Montez Ford up, bro.
Like,
they fucking around.
Yeah, they fucking.
They wasting time with that.
I'm so tired of that shit. They need to break that shit up.
Please break that shit up.
Especially if Bobby gone.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
And I actually think the Bloodline should have kept Paul Heyman. And I think you should have forced him to actually have to decide like Roman or Solo.
Bro, listen, we haven't even touched the surface of the Bloodline shit. You already know that, bro.
Like
when Roman get back, it's gonna be fucking mayhem. And we're gonna have so many stories that they're gonna be building from the Bloodline now to the Rock coming back to the Rock and Cody to the Rock and what I don't understand is we have to build this story all the way to WrestleMania. So it's a lot of story, man. You got to get Jay and fucking what's it called back. You got to get Roman to get back on everybody's good graces. You know you're gonna have that. It's a lot of fucking story that we can just think out loud, bro. So Survivor Series definitely has to be some kind of Roman and the Usos and Sammy versus whatever. It's got to be some shit. And we also don't know if they're gonna kick Solo the fuck out. That's a possibility too. They might get Hikuleo might come up in that motherfucker, and they might kick fucking Solo out and say, "You ain't the tribal chief." The Rock, the tribal motherfucker, and then Solo's like, "Well, I'm sorry, I fucked y'all over. I'm not. I don't want to come back." And then maybe it's a lot of shit that can happen. That's why it's exciting to me, bro. Like it's a lot of fucking exciting story that can be told. But I don't know, man. Like you said, I agree with you, B. I think that was a perfect dialogue for SmackDown. There isn't a mid-card title, bro. It's not a mid-card talent, really. With the women, the tag teams, kinda, because it's barely even that anymore.
What SmackDown's fucking up is they need to get back to being just a wrestling show. They're trying to do storylines too, and it's like, no, you got 2 hours. Just make it wrestling. Like, go back to the Ruthless Aggression era. That's why SmackDown was whooping Raw's ass.
Or make it 3 hours.
Yeah, but fuck, you could do 3 hours, but it's just like
I would watch.
What do you get out of it? You can't barely have a whole 2 hours down yet.
But probably because they don't have enough room to fucking make it 3 hours. Like you probably could do a lot more work if you did more investing and you had some more time. Because you're right about a lot of shit that you're saying. They could still do a mid-card. SmackDown could be 3 hours. Let's not fuck with it. Like when it goes to Netflix, they're saying that Raw is going to go to back to 2 hours. I personally think that's a mistake. I think having the 3 hours would be fucking even more phenomenal. You could tell so much more story. There's a lot of story you could tell in 3 hours you can't do in 2, man.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's a lot of talent. So, I mean, the content's good. It's not bad. I would watch it.
But it's gonna be no run over time either. So they could probably do 2 hours, but it's gonna be like maybe 10 extra minutes or some shit. So
yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be interesting, man. Definitely a lot of fun. But I agree with you guys, man. But of course, like we talked about, we kind of jumped into it right away. We're gonna go ahead and get into SummerSlam, man. SummerSlam is gonna actually be pretty good. We're gonna do some predictions real quick. We ain't gonna take too long. But I want to get everybody's opinions. The card is we still got Friday night to go through, and I've been hearing rumors that they're still going to be making some changes, and there's some stuff that's still to come before we get to Saturday. SummerSlam is Saturday, which is awesome. I'm glad we were able to come back right before it. But of course, let's go ahead and go down the line. So for everybody, we'll start off with Logan Paul and LA Knight. Let's go ahead. B, I heard you say it. Like you saying you think Logan Paul needs to lose this one in LA Knight?
Yeah, it's time. It's time. It's the perfect time to do it. Logan Paul doesn't need the title. You like, bro, like you can't do that. You barely could do that shit with Roman being champion for that long. Logan's had the belt for a little bit too long and only had like 2 title defenses, 3 if you count WrestleMania. I mean, like, bro, like, yeah, it's time to get it the fuck out of here. Like, I'm good. He doesn't need the belt. He doesn't need the
LA Knight needs this fucking win. Let's be
He
real.
needs the belt. He needs the belt, and on top of that, it creates now a mid card for SmackDown. You need somebody on that show every fucking week to make the people say, "Okay, Santos Escobar, Baron Corbin, all these. You got the fucking tag. He's not using
Corbin. What's wrong with Baron Corbin? Why did they keep putting him with fucking tag teams? Like, did he do something to somebody? They're just playing him. He seems like he'd be good. Like, why the fuck Baron Corbin can't run with some shit, yo? How about you, Slim? What you got, bro? LA and you got LA?
LA Knight all the way, man.
Yeah.
This whole feud has been precedented on basically who can outshine the other.
Yeah.
And pretty much, like without it being, it is egotistical, but LA Knight, deserves that win. He's always been right there, and we said it before. Like when he went against Roman, it was them striking an iron while it was hot, but we knew he wasn't going to win, and that kind of cooled him off a little bit. And credit to himself to keeping his name relevant and keeping the spark going. Like, and a lot of people got to realize, like, this is essentially Logan Paul's hometown. And if LA Knight to get a win like that would basically solidify him, and this propels LA Knight, and I hate to say it because US title for me as a kid was one of my favorites, especially when I first saw it in WCW. But the US title has not been held in the same prominence as the Intercontinental title for a long, long time. Like,
oh yeah, that's very true.
I can't, outside of John Cena and Seth Rollins making it a workhorse title, it's been a hot potato thing. It's like, to me, it really died when you kept it on Theory for a year and a half and he ain't do shit with it. And I mean, it's something that's so prestigious like has become lackluster, and I think LA Knight can bring the shine back to it.
Yeah, they need somebody to do that. I mean, we'll see how long he can hold it. I definitely agree with you guys. I think LA Knight's going to take it. SummerSlam's a bigger pay-per-view. I don't think it's going to go down.
I'll say this. I think LA Knight, if he wins the Saturday, he should keep it to WrestleMania and then lose to Jacob Fatu.
Damn, that's a hell of a prediction right there. Hey, my man, Too High Yedit says LA Knight needs a new finisher. I actually like the BFD, whatever T,
It's
whatever.
quick. It's fast, right there.
Yeah. It's kind of like a stunner, but it's like a little different. I think it draws attention. I think it comes out of nowhere a little bit. I think it's pretty good. I don't agree with that. It's too high. You might have been too high when you thought that concept. Sorry, no, I appreciate you watching, brother. But
finisher.
Hold on. Say it again, Slim.
I think Karrion Kross needs a new finisher because that spinning.
What does he have?
I like that.
It's like a spinning STO thing, and I mean, I guess maybe he's not doing with enough force. I like the Doomsday Saito better.
Yeah, the Doomsday was better, but I like that one. I like the finisher.
I thought he had that sleeper hole shit, and I was like, all right, whatever.
That's like a signature for him.
Yeah.
It's like a different version of Dean's Dirty Deeds, the first one he used to use. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It is kind of like that.
Yeah.
That was a good ass move. But yeah, I'm going with LA Knight as well. I think LA needs to win that shit. After we got LA Knight and Logan Paul, Logan Paul's going to probably bring out a whole bunch of people and have a lot of fun with it. We got the next match. We got CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins as the referee. Now, I think Seth Rollins as the referee is definitely going to make a big statement in this match. I don't know why, but I got a feeling he's going to flip on CM Punk, yo. I got a feeling he's gonna fuck over CM Punk. and that's going to build a rivalry. Because remember, they still got to continue their rivalry. They haven't never finished it, and I think it's going to be some heel shit on Seth Rollins' part. There's a feeling I got because he's going to be included in this shit in some way. I don't think he's going to count the going to count it out fairly, and I think he's going to flip on Punk. So we'll see. But I definitely got Drew in this. I think Drew's taking this shit.
This has Bret Hart, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels vibes written all over it, with a chair shot coming to somebody.
Nice.
And
nice call.
Like, to me, I think Punk needs this win way more than Drew. Like, all the shit he been talking, and you done stole my bracelet with my dog and my wife's name on it. You hurt my tricep, and we've been going back and forth, battle of words. I think Punk needs the win, but I ain't gonna lie, I do think that Seth hates Punk more than he hates Drew, though. So I can see somehow CM Punk getting Drew with a GTS and Seth really stopping that too, giving him the middle finger and stomping him, and then counting quick for Drew for some reason.
I like what you said more. I can see, especially with Triple H and Shawn Michaels running shit, I can completely see that. Chair shot going to Bret Hart, but it hits the Undertaker. I definitely can see that shit. I can see that and I can see that coming from Drew McIntyre being an asshole and maybe mushing Seth or anything, and Seth going to hit him with a fucking a damn super kick, whatever, man. But you're absolutely right. I think this match is going to definitely build for whatever's going to happen between CM Punk and Seth Rollins next. I hope it does a heel turn on Seth Rollins. It would make the most sense. Drew McIntyre to lose this match is going to put him in a place of irrelevancy. There's nothing next for him. He hasn't won a belt. He's just been losing. CM Punk been screwing him over. He's got to get some kind of retribution so he stays relevant. If he can go and say, I beat CM Punk, you saw it, even if Seth helps him, CM Punk can just turn his shit over to Seth because he lost, and then you build in two separate ways. But if you just beat Drew and CM Punk goes on, he going to go on regardless, and Drew is going to go fucking backwards because he can't go for the title again. He might as well put his ass on SmackDown and fucking help the mid-card.
Well,
right?
I think a Drew and Cody feud would be interesting.
I'm about to say that should actually
I wouldn't
be good
mind.
motherfucker. I actually like that.
Yo, Cody don't got nobody. We talking about mid-card. Who the fuck Cody got to go up against? AJ Styles is missing. LA Knight's a good guy. Randy Orton and him got that shit brewing. They probably gonna try to keep that shit until Mania. I mean, a heel KO is coming. Is on the way. I'm telling y'all that shit right now. Heel KO is definitely on the way. I think when he returns, he's gonna be like, he's gonna use some shit like, yo, fucking, I'm trying to get my ass. I'm tired of caring about everybody. Fucking, I'm against everybody. I think KO gonna come back to power bombing people on the fucking apron. I feel that shit heavy.
To be honest with you, I want this fucking match to be the main event. I do not need Cody and Solo to be main event. I know. It's supposed to be Roman coming back. I don't give a fuck. I need this to be the main event. This is actually the better fucking story out of everything. Yeah, you're not lying about that. Every fucking thing. This
story has been the biggest shit. Even with Nick Aldis and what's it called? Pierce.
This man Drew McIntyre quit fucking WWE just to show up on SmackDown to make us believe. You need this shit to be the main event.
That was one of the greatest fucking. When I saw that door open, and I'll be real with you, I wasn't even expecting it. And something awesome had just happened right before that. And that door opened, and fucking Drew McIntyre was standing there over CM Punk on the ground. I was like, this is the greatest shit I've ever watched. And that motherfucker was bleeding. He carried. That shit was phenomenal.
It should be the main event. It should be a main event.
That clip got me 33,000 likes on TikTok. So that shit was funny as fuck.
That's right. I remember that. Yeah.
I'm just who wins? That shit is a toss-up. I don't fucking know. I really don't know. I'm gonna lean to CM Punk. I think Punk should win because we forget, like in that SummerSlam situation, Undertaker got hit with the chair.
Undertaker hit with Jerry, yeah.
Yep.
I agree. I mean, I don't know if Punk's gonna win, but I don't know. When was Punk's last match? Punk? Oh, shit, I don't even know Punk's last match. Punk was in the Royal Rumble and got broken.
Yeah.
Fucking first match back, and this nigga fucked up the whole card.
Yep.
All right, but yeah, so we had a lot of noise for that Drew and CM Punk, man. But you're definitely right, man. It's like, you know, what, 6 months in the making or whatever at this point.
Yep.
Definitely a big match. Next we got what is it? I should have just kept the thing up, but I'm trying to let us see and read the comments. All right, so we got Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker. Listen, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I like Braun Breaker. He's definitely somebody to watch for sure. Like, we're gonna see him. The feud is like whatever, man. And we just saw this motherfucking match and he lost. So it's like, if he doesn't win, you know, see, I like when they do stuff like this, but then they add, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, make it a cage match, make it a Hell in a Cell, man. Like, do something with it. But you just give me the match again. I don't give a fuck. Like, if he loses, he loses. If he wins, he wins. I don't even care. Sami Zayn, I'm ready for Sami. They already teasing it. They got Sami and Jay touch bases again. Sami going to the bloodline shit anyway. So let him lose it. Honestly, that's how I feel. So I'm going with Braun. How you feel? You feeling the heat they've been building with each other?
I think, like you just said, like Sami and Jay are going for the tag team titles. So Sami gonna drop the belt Saturday. They going for the titles. They gonna beat Judgment Day.
Interesting. Hey, listen, I didn't even think of that part. It's good. It's a good part. How you feel, Slim? Braun and Sami, you feeling you into it? Start there.
Man, to me, Sami has held his own, especially with like the speed and the powerhouse that is Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, the first match, I thought they was going to give it to him right away because he has such a bright future.
Yeah.
But I get why they like are basically making Braun like earn his stripes, you know, earn your stripes, kid. But like, the writing's on the wall, man. That kid's next. And he's gonna take it whether you like it or not. And I like it. Like, that intensity he's bringing, like, and I know people like compare him to Goldberg, but like he gives me Batista vibes. Like, Braun Breaker gives me like the powerhouse, like, you know, Evolution Batista, like, you know, just wrecking motherfuckers. Like, people forget, like, Batista wrecked Mark Henry. He wrecked Goldberg. Like, he was wrecking people when he was like a rookie. Yeah. So I mean, I think SummerSlam is the christening moment for Braun Breaker. And I mean, it's like we just said, that makes the mid card on Raw very interesting.
Yeah.
Because then you got,
he goes up against Ilya Dragunov at Bash in Berlin.
Oh yeah, hell yes.
Yeah, Dragunov got to do something too, because since he's come up, he's made a little noise, but he's been kind of getting his ass handed to him. I don't know. It's interesting. It's still a lot to go through. I mean, it's still a lot to go through. Like I said, SummerSlam, I feel like this pay-per-view is definitely going to tell a lot of fucking story, yo. I think it's gonna shine a lot of light on a lot of cases where I think we've been seeing stuff for a while, but we're gonna see some conclusions on this card right here. All right, let's jump right into all right. So we got the first title match of the night. Unfortunately, B is probably going to go this way. I think this may open the show. Maybe, but we got Gunther and Damian Priest for the World Championship. I still don't know how to say that shit right. The World Heavyweight Champion. I think that's what it is. Yeah. But yo, believe it or not, I got Damian Priest winning this shit.
Thank you.
I think everybody's waiting for Gunther to win this shit. I think Damian Priest going to win this, but you want to know why I think Damian Priest going to win this? Because of Finn Balor. And I think that's going to start the fucking deflection between him and Finn. I think there's going to be something with Finn Balor. I don't know whether he's going to fuck him up or try to fuck him over and get caught or some shit. This match, I don't know. I don't know, because it's Triple H's era, but I wouldn't be surprised if this match ended in some kind of disqualification situation because something happened and goes down. But I definitely think he's going to beat Gunther.
I totally agree with you, because I've been preaching this for like the last month and a half, ever since they announced this match. I feel like because of every way that Priest has basically kept his title up until now, he has to beat Gunther clean. And I get what you're saying about Finn to start the feud, but I think to solidify this reign with Priest, and especially like, you know, okay, you calling me street trash. I ain't supposed to be here, but I done busted my ass for 14 years to get this moment. I'm only the second person at WrestleMania to cash in the Money in the Bank, and I liked it. I think it was last week when he ain't waste no time. He ain't say not one word. He punched that man straight in the mouth.
Right in the face.
I'm with it. And I think that, not trying to mean, you can get Gunther back in this title picture easily. No problem.
No problem. Yeah,
and I think that, the christening moment for him, like Bash at Berlin, he gets that from his home country. I get it. So, Priest can drop it then, but like for SummerSlam, Priest has to win. He has to win.
I agree. I definitely agree. How you feel? So we got Priest. Me and Slim got Priest. What you got, B?
I've been having Priest since Money in the Bank.
There you go.
Priest gonna win this. The reason why I said it is because they're now finally gonna break up the Judgment Day.
Yes,
they need it real back. That's the only reason why they haven't done it yet. They need it real back. You see the divide. You see Rhea Dom and Damian being like, "Yo, Finn, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you running with this? Like, why are you doing this?" Like, you seeing it. So they needed Rhea to come back. That's the only reason why. But Damian Priest needs to beat Gunther. He needs to beat him. There's no way around that shit. He needs to beat him. I've been saying Gunther's going to win at Bash in Berlin since he won King of the Ring. What the fuck was the point of him winning at SummerSlam? If you got a pay-per-view that's literally geared towards his home.
That's true.
What sense is that? Why would you make him walk in as champion? That don't make no fucking sense.
Yo, since we're talking about it, let's put it all together. It's the next match anyway, but of course it's Liv and Rhea. Another very highly anticipated match, which has a lot of story going all the way back when they were tag team partners and, her flipping on her and shit. A lot of story here, man. Great story, great dialogue, great visuals, every fucking thing. You can put everything on this. But like we were saying, I've been seeing the divide with Judgment Day as well, just like you guys. And the one thing that we're missing, of course, we're talking about Dom and Rhea and Liv. But remember, Finn's been having interactions with Liv too and shit. They've been doing the little Easter eggs with him walking out the room with her and shit. I do kind of think, I was trying to put it together before the show so I can say it right, but I think it is like some kind of division that's about to come with Dom, Liv, and Finn. And JD is Finn's boy, and that's why I kind of feel like wherever Finn goes, JD is going to kind of be a part of it. And I don't know if this, and they're the tag team champions, I can see Liv, Dom, Finn, and JD separating, and then Rhea, Carlito, and fucking Damian being on some other shit. So I don't know, man. It's a definitely interesting dynamic because Judgment Day has been around for a while, man. It's been like what, 2-3 years almost. They've been at the top of the game. They've held all the gold, multiple champions. I think that it would be a phenomenal story, but I definitely think that Liv is going to win because Dom's going to fuck her over. There's no doubt about it in my mind. Dom's going to fuck over Liv. I mean, Rhea.
Yeah, like that's the first thing I was thinking. I was like, they already booed the shit out this man.
Yeah.
And him betraying Rhea would be just like it would be a shock.
Yeah.
It would be a shock. And like, I agree with you. Like, JD ain't loyal to Judgment Day. JD loyal to Finn.
And
hey, bro, I got tag team titles. I trained you in Ireland. We out this piece. And like, the tension between Finn and Damian is real. Like, you can sense it. And, like Monday, he said, Rhea, you're going it alone. Damian, you're going it alone. And tonight, I'm going it alone. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Then it's like, and somebody pointed out, if you look at when their clubhouse was destroyed, everybody's face was messed up except Finn's. So
I didn't notice that.
So I mean, like, somebody on Judgment Day is turning on somebody.
Yeah.
And it's either going to be Finn on Damian, or it's going to be Dom on Rhea. Could be both, and Carlito going to be stuck in the middle.
Yeah, I definitely think Carlito going to ride with the face. I'm telling you right now, Carlito going to be on the baby face heel. He already kind of there because the Judgment Day is kind of already split where it's like, Rhea they was already cheering for Rhea. And you didn't even know what to do with Dom and them. You want to boo Dom because you're supposed to boo him. But at one point, it was like all the Judgment Day was kind of starting to kind of, face turn a little bit. Just like the Bloodline was at that one point when Sammy had everybody laughing all the time. So it's like, the dynamic can drastic, like you just said, Slim. You said it best. Rhea just took him back, lives over there crying and shit. She know what she's doing. And Dom gonna flip, and it ain't gonna be some oopsie daisy. I think it's gonna be some full-fledged make-out session in the middle of the ring on Rhea's body or some shit. It better be some heavy shit. Like I want to see some heavy shit, and then let their feud keep going. Let their feud keep going after that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't
pouring in the rain. This shit is
pouring the fuck.
You want to
I
say
mean,
this shit is crazy.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the end, didn't Eddie break Chyna's heart?
That's right. He did.
He did.
Lying, cheating, stealing ass.
He did.
Listen, great story, man. Damn,
I don't know.
story.
I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do with Dom. You can't turn him more heel. Like, can you? Like,
no, you can. Yeah,
I mean,
he could definitely be more heel.
Like, you can turn, I guess,
Yeah.
but I don't know, man. They said Raquel Rodriguez is coming back at some point, and she might be back Sunday. Don't fucking know. Like, she could be the one that helps help Liv, and not Dom.
This is a big story, though, man.
Like,
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know what you do with Dom. You keep him heel. I guess you do keep him heel. But turning on Rhea is a hard ass sell.
He can make it happen.
Liv
is the key feature.
My thing is this: like, you could have just easily done that shit just a moment ago. Like, I get it that you try and pay it off at SummerSlam, but why do all that shit at SummerSlam just to turn this motherfucker heel again?
Liv wants to take everything from, like he said, bro. The Judgment Day,
but she don't get the Judgment Day. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't.
If we get some shit with her, Finn, and Jay, like I'm saying, it's up for grabs. Like, we don't know, but I mean, you gotta. Something's gonna come from. It ain't just gonna be smooth sailing. They gonna have a match, and it's gonna be Dom's gonna play a big ass part in it, and I can't see him trying to help Rhea and then mistake. We've done that shit already. Like, it's got to be a payoff at this point. Like, you can't do the same shit. Oh, I tried to throw the chair in for Rhea, but Liv got we gonna get some full-fledged. Nah, bitch, I got you. I've been cheating on you. Like, come on, Liv. Let's give these niggas this show right now.
I think we already kind of got that because we already know Dom really never talked to Rhea when she was gone. So it's kind of like we already know that shit.
Dom been getting it, yo.
But yeah, I think shit. I don't know how you do this. Dom got to turn on Rhea, yeah. But
good story.
I don't know how you do this shit.
Yeah, it's a good story, man. But we're gonna see. But yeah, I got Liv. I think Liv is taking this one, man. I don't think Rhea's gonna take the belt back. I think it was I think her getting injured was what almost made the story a little better. It prolonged it and let a lot of stuff build in between the process. So yeah, I think Liv going to get this one.
I also think Becky coming back at some point. I think she's coming back at SummerSlam.
Yeah, at SummerSlam. She just took some sexy ass pictures. I saw everybody getting naked lately. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, she took them. Y'all saw the picture she posted. She got V line showing. Like, damn, man, women is going in. Got some freedom now, I guess. They weren't doing that shit before. But,
I mean, they could have, but Vince was probably gonna do something, that
strange for a piece of change. And old man candy.
They can work for it like Stacey Keebler.
Yep. Yo, all right. So we got next match. We got Bayley versus Nia. This match has had a nice build. I've enjoyed it. Tiffany Stratton with the Money in the Bank. I don't think we're gonna have a long-term Money in the Bank holder this year. I definitely think she's cashing in at SummerSlam. I don't think she's gonna hold it for a long time, man. I think that the whole thing that they're building with her and Nia, I personally think that Nia Jax is gonna try to beat Bayley. I don't think that Tiffany's gonna try to cash in early because I think she's opportunist and she's got that heel character going. But I think Nia Jax is gonna try to beat Bayley. Maybe Tiffany will come out. I don't know, some shit. But I think Bayley's gonna beat Nia, especially after her getting squashed last week. We'll see what happens this week. But I think Bayley's going to beat Nia, and then Stratton is going to cash in. And that's going to set something up where, you cashed in when I was supposed to get the belt with her and Nia or some shit. I don't know. But I think that Bayley's going to win, but I think Tiffany's going to cash in. I think she's going to end up with the belt. That's my prediction.
I'll play devil's advocate here. I got Nia Jax winning because even though I love Bailey, this title reign has been meh, not the most
Very,
exciting.
very.
I think that through all of her faults and people that criticize her for the BS sometimes, Nia is a good worker, a good wrestler. You don't have too many female powerhouses like that can move like that. And shout out to her for actually like putting the time, like getting in more shape, losing the weight is clear to see.
Oh yeah.
I think that what Bailey did last Friday is a way to kind of keep Tiffany from cashing in this
Mm.
Saturday, because with her not having a physical briefcase to actually do it with, and Nia saying, "Hey, I'm gonna get you a present," which we all know is probably gonna be some very, very pink and green um, Money in the Bank briefcase that'll get bought up by AKAs by HBCU probate season. But I feel like this is Nia's moment because I mean she hasn't won a title since she beat Alexa Bliss at
Bliss.
SummerSlam and she
Yeah.
was being body shamed in that entire angle.
Yeah, she
So
was. I remember that shit.
I think that this is Nia's moment. Um, she can have a good women's title run, and I mean, hell, whoever. If you're building a storyline, there's not a lot of women that you can build up to beat a Nia Jax. And I mean, whenever you get done with this fantasy project that is Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill,
Mm.
one of them could easily get slid into that title picture against her. And I know that, they've already got a story somewhat between Jade and Nia since she eliminated her from the Royal Rumble and everything, and how that BS ending for that Queens tournament with that count out. Um, but I feel like this is Nia's moment, and she's gotten here for a reason. So I got Nia winning with no shenanigans.
Hey, listen, man. Yeah,
Tiffany might
it's
actually
a
help
tough one.
Nia win. To be real
Yeah,
with you.
that's true. They got a little dynamic going. They got to do a little dynamic. They teasing shit, but it couldn't go any way. It's interesting you said something about Bianca and Jade too, because to me, I thought their dynamic would have played a little bit more, but it seems like they're kind of floating a little bit. Like it's
Oh, can
happening. You
I?
kind of forget about them.
I ain't mean to cut you off. Can I say something
No,
right
you're good.
quick?
Yeah, yeah.
Can we please quit trying to push this BS narrative that Triple H don't want to push fucking black talent? If I see
Oh
that
yeah.
fucking post one more time, I'm a fucking scream. Like,
MVP.
what you
Thank
want the man to
MVP
do?
for that shit.
Yeah.
And like, I ain't trying to be funny. Y'all ain't gave a shit about MVP since he was United States champion. Let's be real about that shit once and for all.
The first time he won a U.S. championship.
Exactly. Y'all not all of a sudden, oh my God, I'm a Montel Vontavious Porter fan. Fuck no.
Or Bobby Lashley either. Don't fucking play like you
Exactly.
didn't. You ain't care about his ass either. I was the
Exactly.
first one to
Because
tweet them loud.
if you wasn't supporting Bobby Lashley when he had them goddamn bright ass white trunks doing the goddamn Dominator on SmackDown and
right.
shit, don't tell me you a fan now. Stop it.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to push his BS because all of a sudden because MVP puts out a tweet saying, "Hey, the Bloodline stole our gimmick." None of this, none of that. When the Bloodline and Hurt Business were two totally different types of factions.
How was that even a
First of
fucking
all.
argument, bro? Listen, when I heard that shit, I literally jumped on TikTok immediately because I was like, bro, this doesn't even make fucking sense, yo. Like, it's not even like the same kind of dynamic. It's nothing similar.
The Bloodline is actually a fucking family.
Yeah,
how the fuck did they?
That shit was crazy.
They're actually fucking blood. That's
exactly
the name of the storyline. They're actually fucking blood.
And you can't tell me that he's not trying to push black talent when he had Carmelo Hayes beat Randy Orton in the beat Randy Orton a couple of weeks ago with a roll-up pin. He's been trying to push the Street Profits as much as people want them to break up.
He hiring every fucking Samoan there is.
Exactly.
Come on, bro. Stop playing. That felons and everything. Come on, stop fucking playing.
I mean,
y'all just want to bitch.
Like, if you don't believe that, go watch the Black and Gold NXT. Are we just gonna forget that he pushed Amber Moon, Keith Lee, Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, dude, seriously, Street Profits and NXT, they won the tag team titles. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, people, I don't get that.
That's why sometimes people just like to, if it's easy to pick a narrative, and it's always easy to pick race, and like we said, my MVP was a big one with that shit. Now, of course, he's inside. We don't know everything, but as far as just saying it, like from the outside looking in, you would really have to prove a lot more facts than just make a statement like that.
And to people that's saying that the Hurt Business and Bloodline would be great, no, the fuck they wouldn't have been. The Hurt Business would get their ass whooped by the Bloodline. Are we fucking getting ourselves?
Like, Usos, Roman, fucking Solo, and then now, come on, bro.
It would have been just
Jacob and
anybody that thinks that Cedric and Shelton would have been the Usos. You fucking delusional.
You fucking crazy.
You're fucking delusional. Like
it couldn't beat the War Raiders or whatever. Them motherfuckers was losing to everybody. Motherfuckers couldn't beat motherfuckers that get injured every fucking week, and then they just canceled them. They were like, all right, motherfucker, just stay home.
Yeah,
they canceled the War Raiders, yo.
Yeah, but I got Nia too. I got Nia in that match.
Yeah, Nia. Okay.
Yeah, I think Nia beat her. Like I think it's time. Like I like Bayley, love Bayley, but her title run is over.
Listen, is Bayley's career over, yo? On some real shit. I'm not trying to like be mean, but on some real shit, think about it. What the fuck else? What do they have left to do, man? Even when Charlotte comes back, even when Becky comes back, I'm not hating, but they've done everything, bro. I was thinking about that shit the other day. They've done everything. Like when are you gonna want to, after Bayley loses this title? When are you gonna want to see Bayley in another fucking title run? Like, what is she gonna do? She can't turn heel. She barely turned babyface this time. Charlotte's gonna come back, want to jump in the picture. What's she gonna do? The same I'm the queen shit. I think the 4 horsewomen is kind of. I mean, maybe Sasha was smart for going for AEW, yo. She completely reinvented herself. She started something new.
I mean,
Becky Lynch can't do shit either, really.
I get what you're saying about Bayley, but with Charlotte, you can do a whole lot more with Charlotte than you can do with Bayley. Like you can push that narrative of I'm the queen and eventually have Charlotte versus Jade. You can have Charlotte come back and be an ultimate heel and poo-poo on Nia's title run. You could go really all in and double down and put Charlotte and Tiffany in a tag team, and they just be like the most obnoxious champions ever. And like
you make Charlotte and Tiffany be the match at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
get that shit out of the way.
And then I ain't trying to be funny. She been keeping her name in her mouth. If you really want to get real, Roxanne Perez, you think you that shit? Give me Roxanne Perez versus Charlotte Flair.
Yeah,
I don't care if that's at a takeover or you call her up to the main roster, because Roxanne's whole thing is I'm the prodigy and I can beat anybody. So hey, go test it out.
Yeah, no, you're right about that.
To me,
Charlotte has a little bit more. Charlotte has a little bit more that she could prolong.
And that's not to discredit anybody. I saw this on Becky's documentary. She was never picked to be a main eventer, but she's proved that she can somewhat carry a feud. She can do what she has to do. She can be the heel. She can be the face. Doesn't matter what you put her in. She's proven that. And, outside of that, I feel like out of the 4 horsewomen, Bayley has to work the hardest because she has to stay relevant the most, because she was typecast as the hugger girl for the longest time, and her turning heel was a breath of fresh air. Now, a lot of people probably weren't paying attention to the E during the pandemic, but some of the most entertaining shit was her and Sasha Banks as this heel team with all the championships.
You're right.
And speaking of Sasha, she's looking like she made the right choice for herself. She's a champion.
I was knocking it. I was knocking at the beginning, but I ain't gonna lie. She made the right choice. I wanted her to come back and be Sasha Banks. I'm not gonna lie. But she's doing her thing. So I got to eat my words, because I wasn't feeling it at all. I'm still not feeling the gimmick, but I think she made the right choice because it's entertaining. It's more entertaining than she would have gotten over here.
Exactly.
But you're right, bro. Interesting, man. Definitely some good. Yo, don't feel good to be back and shit. Like, it's fucking great. I hope you guys enjoying too. Thank you guys for watching. Of course, we got the last matches. Solo versus Cody,
Yeah.
and pretty sure we all fucking agree. Like, Cody's gonna win somehow. If it's clean, it's clean. But we're all gonna be waiting on that fucking music to hit, or Paul Heyman.
All I need to hear is, ladies and gentlemen.
I want to tell you right now, I'm gonna lose my shit in this house,
bro. What?
Lose my shit. I don't know if I'm going live either. I need to go live for that shit because I'm gonna lose my shit. They better do it like that too.
Like if Paul Heyman comes out first and he says, introducing my tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and that music hits, that fucking place is gonna go crazy, man.
That place is gonna go insane. I can't even think of, like, I was trying to think of like another time where it was like real big. That place is gonna lose their shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. It's gonna be an interesting night. Saturday's gonna be an interesting night, man. And I'm kind of happy that it's Saturday night too. I kind of want to make an event of it. I want to watch it and chill, not just in the middle of the day or any of this shit. Yeah. So that's the card, guys. We got we got Cody going in the last one. I don't know how Cody's gonna win. This is crazy, but listen, I just said it. Now everybody knows I'm not the biggest Cody fan, but literally, can anybody disagree with me? Aren't we waiting to fucking see at the aftermath of the match? I don't even care about the match, to be real. Hurry up, motherfucker! I want to see Roman come out.
I'm gonna be honest. I hope this match goes like 10 minutes.
We
already know the fucking ending. We know who.
We know it.
Like we know who's gonna win.
This is the one time where the WWE title literally doesn't mean shit. Like, like the whole story.
This is why I said, why the fuck is this the main event? I don't need it to be the main event. It's not worth it.
But listen. I just gotta say this. I'm gonna say this one time, yo. I just want to say this one fucking time. I know Roman had to lose. I know Roman was leaving. Right? I know it. I'm telling y'all, I saw this shit before Roman lost, man. Cody don't have nothing going for him. What he had going for him was to beat Roman.
Okay,
that was it.
Here's the thing. I cannot say that. I just think they fucked up. I can't say that. I think fucking him up and putting him back in this storyline with really nobody. Like, Solo is not built to be the guy. Like, he's just not. Like, if this was Jacob Fatu,
no, he's not. You're right.
If this was Jacob Fatu, if Jacob had been there for a while, and it was Jacob and Cody, this would be a way better fucking match. Like, oh my, like, you'd be like,
I would go. Yo, listen, I'm crazy, right?
Main event. Like, I'm like,
I would go with Tama. When I saw Tama Tonga was coming, I thought Tama Tonga would have been the lead nigga to be like, I'm stepping up now and I'm fucking running shit. That's what I thought. But when they put Solo in the monkey suits and shit, I said this before. I wasn't feeling it. People said they didn't agree with me. I understand, but I just feel like Solo's playing like Mafia. Got the gloves on. He's playing the part, but he don't got the look of the tribal chief, bro. Roman was just the fucking chief. Like,
like it's not Cody. Cody's doing exactly what the fuck he's supposed to be doing, getting his ass.
Cody shouldn't be in it.
He's
Cody
supposed to get his
bro.
ass. But this shit is boring because it's Solo. Like, yo, like this shit is boring because of him.
Nah, the bloodline shit boring, bro.
It's boring. It's him. It's not. It's nothing that yo, Jacob Fatu, when he gets on the screen, I'm gonna tell you this. When Jacob came out and beat the shit out the tag team titles, champions, that was a moment. Like, we were
living. I was like, yes, fuck him up.
Everyone. You like
every fucking body, bro.
Yo, you like that shit is believable.
Big fucking Jacob came. We weren't on. Yo, we weren't on air. Jacob came in debut and took out Randy, Cody, and fucking
Kevin Owens
by himself.
Like, it was nothing.
By himself,
nothing.
The champion, a legend, and a fucking pride fighter, whatever you want to call, by himself. Soloed these motherfuckers, yo. Come on, stop playing with me.
Solo Dolo.
Yo, listen, I'll go a step further. The bloodline is more dominant now, as far as who they got behind them, than they were before.
To be honest,
not fucking lie to you.
Shit, let's be real. Money in the
Jacob
bank
alone.
Make Money in the Bank when he took out fucking Cody by himself. Like, yo, Solo pinned him. But it was Jacob that did the damage.
I tell you, it's fucking crazy. Jacob is a beast.
Like it's no matter how hard you try to push him to the front, Jacob is outshining him in every moment. Like, yeah, you're calling yourself the tribal chief and the camera's on you, but everybody is more excited to see Jacob. And like
The enforcer.
a little bit like Tama Tonga is outshining Solo a little bit too with this, just talking to himself, gimmick and the growling and everything. I'm not hating, but ain't nobody worried about Tonga Loa. We know you play a role.
He
but
Jimmy.
like
he Jimmy.
My nigga need to get some training or some classes. I don't know what's up, bro.
But like
standing out wrong, nigga.
But
we love the fucking bloodline, but this nigga walking around with an eye patch like he Popeye and shit. Y'all supposed to be dominant, not fucking injured, nigga. Like you gotta say, I don't know. Good, Slim, my bad.
And no, you good.
That shit was terrible. That nigga, that shit was
fucking. You know, you get beat up when you was in school.
And like in a faction, like this is almost low key. Like this is almost low key gives me Triple H and Batista vibes. Like you know how good the enforcer is, and now you're just waiting to see when he actually gets his moment. So like you can't hold Jacob Fatu back for so long because ain't nobody that big doing double moonsaults and everything he's doing, and one of the most beautiful Samoan drops I've ever seen in my life. Like, dude's a freak. His entrance is great. His shirt's gonna sell. Yes. Like, and he don't even need a lot of mic time. It just beat your ass on sight.
He a beast.
And like
he playing the part right. He playing that Umaga shit. It's that Jacob Fatu was the closest. Solo was trying to beat Umaga, and Solo as an enforcer for Roman. He did his job. He definitely did the silent shit. I'm just here to take motherfuckers out. He did his job. But Jacob, he is just an animal. He's a fuck. I wouldn't even care if he's the tribal chief. He's just an animal. You know when you see Jay, oh fuck, we're done. Even when the tribal chief, even Roman, even on some real shit. If Roman came out, Roman's like, we know, all right, Roman, he's a big dog, he's badass motherfucker. But when you see Jacob, you're like, oh, that's that loose pit bull. Like, oh, fuck, you gonna beat our ass. Like, bite our ass. Jacob just got that presence, man. He an animal, bro. And I love that shit. One of the best portrayals of that Samoan ruthless shit. I love that shit, bro. That's Umaga all fucking dead.
This is why WWE was worried when they was like, yo, we bring Jacob Fatu and he gonna take the shine for Solo. Yeah.
Animal, bro.
Yeah.
You can't make me believe somebody who was an enforcer less than 4 months ago is now the head guy.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
No matter how bad you want to usurp the throne, like example, like when we saw Evolution, we saw christenings like, okay, Randy Orton is the next guy. And when he won the world championship, Triple H got jealous.
Yep.
But like when you saw Batista still being loyal, like, okay, this is the powerhouse. And like, a lot of people was like, oh, Batista will never be the guy. He'll never step out of Triple H's shadow. And when he said, yeah, you go run Raw, I go run SmackDown, and we keep Evolution across the brands. And he went like this.
Yep.
His star was born, man. You can't hold somebody back.
It wasn't even that. It was like when Randy Orton showed the footage of Triple H getting up and then sitting back down in the elimination chamber, and Batista just looked at his ass like, "Bitch, I know damn well you just like just let me take an RKO." Like, fuck is wrong with
you? Great fucking times, man. But listen, guys, this is a conversation that I know has been like a month in the making because it's been a lot of stuff going down. Luckily for us, wrestling has been fucking phenomenal. We touched a lot on AEW tonight. We touched a lot on, of course, SummerSlam on Saturday. We got All In coming up. It's so much wrestling. Guys, once again, thank you for watching. We're going to be back to regularly scheduled program. Every week we'll be back on. Be more than welcome to join us anytime, of course. And but we got some guests. We got some lineups for of course, you didn't know wrestling game. I actually have a whole game already written out. So I'm going to be looking for some competition, and we're going to be jumping back into that as well. Once again, we miss our homegirl Lay. She's supposed to be in here with us, and I hope she's doing well. We're going to definitely hit her up and see what's going on. But Commission Talks also is going to be back to complete Wrestle Talk Wednesday pretty soon. We'll let you know exactly what's happening with that. If you haven't already, make sure you like, share, subscribe, of course. And you guys got anything in closing for tonight? Our first show back, guys.
Like we said, follow us on our pages. Follow me at STR on TikTok. Yes. The G1 in New Japan is almost about to wrap up at the conclusion of the summer. If I've been following correctly, it's still like a lot of good favorites still left in it. I think David Finley, Zack Sabre Jr. are still in it to win it. A lot of you don't know that G1 is probably one of the most prestigious wrestling tournaments that happens over the summer. The winner of that will go on to face Naito for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Also, NXT's been killing it, man. Great American Bash night 1 was amazing. Night 2 is going to be stacked with a bunch of people, and and shout out to Nick Nemeth, new TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Shout out to Ziggler, man. Keep doing his thing. And I said I had an announcement at the beginning.
That's right.
So yeah, STR gets the official exclusive. I've hit my Christian Cage era in my life because either December 25th or January 1st, the debut of my child will be here soon. I'm expecting a little one.
Oh, congratulations, bro.
Appreciate
Big
it, man.
Congrats, man. Big congrats, yo. That's awesome. Damn, that was a super surprise. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was going to say something about wrestling or his job. I'm like, oh, shit, going to be a daddy, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up, man.
I've entered my patriarchy era. Got to go buy me some turtlenecks like Christian Cage, man.
Yeah, we gotta send you some shit, man. As soon as I get my stuff situated, I gotta send out all you guys. Actually, I want to send you guys a whole bunch of stuff. But that's awesome, bro. Daddy life. I took a nice crazy ride into it, but I couldn't be happier, man. I got a happy family. I'm raising teenagers now. It's a lot of fucking challenging work. Me and my son been battling like we wrestling and shit. But very rewarding, bro. Like especially when they're babies, man. I can tell you a good dude. You're gonna love your baby. If you have a daughter, just get ready, motherfucker. You ain't gonna never want her. You ain't never gonna want to leave.
Not to tell on myself, but I feel like how I lived my life and how I was in college, that God's gonna give me a daughter.
my wife just yelled at me today because my big kids do something. I don't care. My baby girl, she ain't never wrong. She's 5 years old. They 14. No, what happened? She hit you with the spatula. Oh, yeah. Y'all probably did something. Y'all probably deserved it. And she be mad. No, stop fucking letting her off. Baby girl always wins with daddy, bro. That's how it go. But congrats, Slim. Definitely big congrats on that shit, yo. For real.
Appreciate it, man.
We got some wait a minute. We got some news over here in the comment section. Breaking news: Tony Khan, one of the founders of AEW, suffered a heart attack. Get the fuck out of here. At home and fell to the ground. This is some bullshit. I'm sorry, y'all.
What?
Yeah. It said BBC News. Let me see. Nah, this is bullshit. Hold on. I'm gonna fact check it right now while we're on the air still. Because
no way that's
people
real.
are watching. I don't want to give no bullshit information. Yeah, that's some bullshit. I'm pretty sure it's bullshit.
There's no way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this says I am here to express my deepest condolences. Nah, you bullshitting, dude.
What?
Damn. Hold on. I gotta share this real fast. I'm sorry. I hope this really is some bullshit. Because I'm gonna share this real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Damn. I gotta share this. This is that wrestling shit we talking about right now. Hopefully the Tony Khan shit is bullshit because I'm kind of like completely surpassing it. Look at what Ricochet going home to every day. Woo. Shit. She be putting it out there too, bro.
Damn.
She be putting it out there. Yeah, she be putting it out there. She ain't shy at all. She ain't fucking shy at all, bro. I never saw her put something like that out, but damn, she really doing it big. All right. We're gonna speculate and say we don't think that was true. I don't know who the fuck wrote that, but hopefully it's definitely not true. But guys, definitely look into it. If it is, then I'll post in the group chat about it and in the follow us on our STR Facebook group page as well. But guys, listen, B, you got anything, man? Anything in closing?
Uh,
Oh, this nigga full of shit. All right, he said RIP. Shut the fuck up. You bullshitting, dude. I don't even know who you are.
yeah.
Why would BBC News be talking to us? Like, yeah, 3 niggas on the podcast. tell them all.
I got to record one more show before SummerSlam. I'm gonna do my top 10 moments of SummerSlam, which is the craziest shit on the planet, and that's hard to do. But I'm doing that tomorrow. I'm gonna record that, put that out, and then my rating review show for SummerSlam, and then pretty much that's it. Oh, I got another wrestling debate: Undertaker versus Triple H coming soon.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
Oh yeah, and shout out to Robert Downey Jr. for turning heel, baby, turning the world upside down.
Went full NWO, full.
We gotta do a I want y'all to come on with entertainment show with me, bro. I'm trying to do it. We do Beyond 11:30. We'll be on Beyond 11:30 with Dre on Wheels coming up tomorrow night. After we get done with Beyond 11:30, I will be heading back to the entertainment show. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm thinking about maybe doing some recorded ones and then just putting it on my live stream because there's a lot of stuff going on with entertainment right now, man. Fantastic Four and like you said, Robert Downey Jr. All of this shit and Deadpool versus Wolverine, fucking awesome, bro. Another thing, phenomenal.
One last thing, if you want a great laugh this week, go watch Chris Van Fleet's interview with Goldberg, especially the part when he gets to Bret Hart. He says, I don't give a damn about that anymore.
No, listen, I don't blame you, Goldberg. Bret Hart he gonna hold that shit on you forever.
Bret Hart want that boy head on a stake.
He definitely does.
On him gone.
He ain't even wrestling. Damn, like Google talking to me. Look, here we go. The latest news is that AEW will be off the air for 2 weeks starting next week in memory of 20. All right, he bullshitting, y'all. Don't even listen to BBC News. The YouTube channel. Just cancel that motherfucker. Yeah, definitely a troll. But guys, listen, it's been great to be back. We will be back next week, hopefully with sexy ass pictures of Samantha Irvin, like we just saw right here. Great way to close the night out. It's been amazing coming back. We're gonna have all the information that will happen on SummerSlam, as well as what's happening next week, and where we're watching AEW and giving you the news. I am Brian B. Slim Jefferson, STR Slim, and of course Brandon New from the Brandon New Show. Saying we out of here. Until next time, stay true, stay positive, pay attention. Peace out, y'all. Have a great night, guys.